Blackbird Song by Randy Lundy. Blackbird Song, by Randy Lundy, University of Virginia Press, 90 pages, $19.95. University of Virginia Press. Listen Before Transmit by Donnie Couture, Bookwriter Books. Woolsick and Win, 90 pages, $18. Bookwriter Books. Reckon, by Steve McCormick. Brick Books, 72 pages, $20. Brick Books. Stereo Blind, by Emma Healy, Anansi, 112 pages, $19.95. Anansi, University of Virginia Press, 90 pages, $19.95. The Prairie asks you to look closely if you want to see what's here, the Cree poet Randy Lundy remarked in an interview with the literary magazine Event. True to that principle, the lyrical meditations in his third collection are steeped in observation of the Saskatchewan landscape and immersed in the turning seasons. But they aren't just poems of evocative description. Through metaphor, Lundy deftly links the outer world with introspection. Bearing opens with the image of a branch bending under the weight of snow, but shifts to when your mind bends beneath the weight of your thoughts. Some you will always carry with you, some you will never be able to put down. There's the sense of a poet calling himself to account, and haunted by memories, all the holes you have dug in your heart to bury your dead, as he puts it. These are deeply searching poems of quiet but affecting power. Stereo Blind article continued below by Emma Healy. Anansi, 112 pages, $19.95. The title of Emma Healy's intriguing second poetry collection refers to lacking depth perception. The Toronto poet has been diagnosed with the condition. Seeing images as brief, unstable composites leads her to metaphysical concerns about the nature of perception, what gives us a stable sense of identity, how our relationships change us, what it's like being inside, outside, both alone. Healy's prose poems read like journal entries, though there's often a beguiling turn to the surreal. She writes of experiencing time as a stack of transparencies, all printed with the same picture, layered over top each other, slipping apart, out of order. That's her method, too, returning to a set of experiences but from shifting angles. In the midst of her musings, Healy scatters striking turns of phrase. In one poem, she captures life for many in a lyrical nutshell. Every morning in, dark with birdsong and buzzsaw we waken or not, paid enough to build things. Reckon by Steve McCormick. Brick Books, 72 pages, $20. Things are always in the process, but never being the same again. Steve McCormick writes in Reckon. The Toronto poet takes stock of various aspects of modern life in his aptly named fourth collection, including consumer capitalism, the alienating effect of technology and the bewildering pace of change. These are familiar topics, but McCormick often puts an engaging spin on them. Birds Fall Dead in Arkansas is like a vernacular chorus, in which various witnesses comment on the unexplained mass death of birds, which actually occurred. McCormick's eyes on our collective fate, and in We, current exhibition, the image of Wile E. Coyote plunging off a cliff, hind legs pinwheeling, in an immense technicolor emptiness, serves as a cautionary symbol of where our world may be headed. But elsewhere McCormick hints at a hopeful view, using snowflakes, with their infinite patterns, as a metaphor for humankind's potential to change its course. Article continued. I'll Listen Before Transmit by Donnie Couture. Bookwriter Books. Woolsick and Win, 90 pages, $18. In one poem in Listen Before Transmit, Donnie Couture describes the sensation in a phantom limb as a slim, neural kite string that ties not to the lost bolt of ankle, but transmission failure. The book's title is a radio communications term, referring to the fact that transmitters are programmed to establish they are in a radio environment before broadcasting. Connection over a distance is also what Couture explores and interrogates in her ambitious fourth collection. That distance can be as negligible but hard to bridge as the wall separating neighbors, or as vast as the distance from Earth to other planets. Space exploration is a recurring motif, and this inquisitive and inventive Toronto poet enjoys speculating on our speculations. The poems move restlessly and elliptically from the intimate to the cosmic, and throughout there's a poignant awareness of mortality, what last chance we have left, as she puts it in one poem. Barbara Carey is a Toronto writer, and the Star's poetry columnist.